Hey, it's your girl Kay. Welcome back to Kay's Glow Show.
Kay's Glow Show.
Today is the very first Set the Tone Sunday. I got some tunes going in the back, playing with it still. You know, I'm imperfectly me, and this channel is imperfect just like me. And yeah, I thought for Set the Tone Sunday, I should get a little, royalty-free vibe going. Today's Set the Tone Sunday, I really want to focus on self-acceptance and strength recognition. Yes, those two are the themes or the tones for the week. So just to start off, I want to define self-acceptance, and forgive me, I'm going to look down because I got some notes for today's video. But according to the American Psychology Association, or APA, self-acceptance is a relatively objective sense or recognition of one's abilities and achievements, together with acknowledgement and acceptance of one's limitations. Self-acceptance is often viewed as a major component of mental health. As defined by psychology.wikia.org, and sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but I'm going to link all of the websites down below so you all can go and check it out for yourselves. But according to that website, self-acceptance is actually an aspect of self-perception and self-knowledge, and is defined as an affirmation or acceptance of self in spite of weaknesses or deficiencies. In clinical psychology and positive psychology, self-acceptance is actually considered the prerequisite for change to occur.
Period.
That's what we're doing, right? We're trying to change and evolve and grow into some better shit.
Shut your mouth.
It can be achieved by stopping the criticizing and the solving of the deficits of oneself and being accepting of them to be existent in oneself. That is, tolerating yourself as imperfect in some parts. So altogether, self-acceptance is just accepting yourself for the good, bad, and the ugly. Simply put, like really just accepting yourself for who you are, who you're created to be, your imperfections, and your strengths. Okay. Self-acceptance is imperative for growth, and it's just imperative for happiness. Within self-acceptance, yes, you have to acknowledge your weaknesses. Yes, you have to come to terms with where you aren't as strong, where your imperfections lie. However, for this week, for the tone of this week, I would like for us to focus on our strengths. In one of my psychology courses in grad school, we had to complete the Clifton Strengths Finder assignment. Now, we had to pay for it, and I'm going to link it down below. I'm going to link all of the things that I'm talking about in this video down below. But the Clifton Strengths Assessment basically takes you through about a 30-minute to an hour assessment where you're not supposed to think too much because it'll stop the assessment if you do. But you choose between two statements, and you're choosing which one you resonate most with or instinctually. And in that assessment, once you're done, they give you your top 5 strengths of the 34 strengths or 34 themes of personal traits or characteristics. It highlights your top 5 strengths. It defines the strength, tells you how to utilize your strength, and it tells you ways to work with others within your strength. I personally thought it was a huge stepping stone in my self-progression journey because it really kind of not only confirmed what I kind of knew about myself already, but it really showed me how to apply my strengths rather than make my weaknesses stronger. You know, I feel like in our society, we focus so much on our flaws, our imperfections, or where we could be better. If we all just focused on where we were strong or where our strengths lie, we have individuals who are in their specific field or interest or hobbies or careers and making the most of it because they focused on where they're most talented. I would suggest taking it. Like I said, it's $19.99 online to get the top 5. You can pay $50 and get like all 34 ranked for you. But you really only need top 5. It goes into detail about your top 5. how to use them, how to deal with someone who has it. I personally have the book. Again, I did it for school, so I had to have the book. But after we did it, we had a Zoom meeting called Diversity Day, and we were able to discuss our different strengths, our top 5 strengths. And we had someone who was there who was kind of like explaining how our top 5 strengths, like once we shared them, were applicable, what that meant, you know. It was super cool. It hyped me all the way up because I was like, oh, yeah, so that's so funny. Like I said, I personally recommend doing the Clifton Strengths assessment. It's $19.99. However, I know that some of y'all may not find it that important. I thought it was amazing. I told my friends about it, and now I'm telling y'all. But I'm also going to link a free generic version down below. Kind of gives you a similar thing. Clifton Strengths just goes into more detail, and it gives you even what your strength falls into, like what category, like executing or influencing characteristics or personality traits, and so on. Okay, so my top 5. Okay, so my top 5 personality traits were activator, learner, command. Again, I'm reading it because I was gonna memorize this. Restorative, and ideation. So just quickly, activator, it says, or for activator, it says people exceptionally talented in the activator theme can make things happen by turning thoughts into action. They want to do things now rather than simply talk about them. So that's my number 1. That's my strongest personality strength. Okay. Number 2 is learner. It says people exceptionally talented in learner theme have a great desire to learn and want to continuously improve. The process of learning rather than the outcome excites them. This is literally me. Adventure, knowledge, learning.
It's getting hot in here.
Third is command. People exceptionally talented in command theme have presence. They can take control of a situation and make decisions. Yeah. Number 4, restorative. People exceptionally talented in the restorative theme are adept at dealing with problems. They are good at figuring out what is wrong and resolving it. Excuse me. And number 5 is ideation. People exceptionally talented in the ideation theme are fascinated by ideas. They are able to find connections between seemingly disparate phenomena. Sounds like your girl is a leader.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously. Even when I was in the Zoom call meeting, I was just telling y'all about the enumerator, or, you know, the person that was over the Zoom call. She was like, wow, you aren't going to work for anybody. I'm like, sis, you ain't a what? But yes, y'all, I just wanted to make this video brief, sweet, chill. You know, I hope everyone had an amazing week. I thank you for tuning back in. If you've come back, if you're new here, welcome, and thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, watch it again, okay? And really actually fill out, like I said, I'm gonna put the links down below. If you don't have the money, I understand, because I'm broke right now too. I had to do it for school, so I had a little advantage. I'm gonna link the free one down below, but check it out. See what your strengths are this week and focus on those. Figure out how you can utilize the strengths that you have, and don't focus so much on where you're weak, because we are all imperfect in some areas of our lives. And if we continue to focus on where we're weak, we won't focus on the talents that we have. Just to end out before I leave you all for an amazing, beautiful week, I want to read something that was taken directly from the Gallup website, which is the Strength Finders thing that I'm going to link down below. And it said, most people are taught to work on their weaknesses to fix them. But instead, they should be learning how their strengths can overshadow their weaker areas. Being well-rounded doesn't necessarily lead to higher performance. You can achieve the highest levels of success, only when you stop trying to be a little bit good at everything and instead hone in on what you are naturally best at. In other words, focus less on being well-rounded and more on becoming better at what you're already great at. Makes sense. But discovering your strengths is just the start. Applying and investing in them sparks real change. Okay, this is exactly why I completely and totally recommend. No, I'm not sponsored. Maybe hopefully in the future, God willing, I will be for some sort of psychological association. But I'm not sponsored right now. I just really, really loved it. And I love how it gave you real world application. And it told you how to utilize your strengths, why it's a strength, where it could be applied. Just some really good tools and information for that $20 that's helped me grow as a person. This even prompted a lot of the personal business ventures that I've started. So I would really, really, truly recommend it. Like I said, y'all, the tone for the week is self-acceptance and strength recognition. Love yourself, accept yourself, and work on building what you're already talented and good at. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have an amazing, amazing, amazing week. Got it, kisses. And oh yeah, I don't know if you picked my theme song, but I'm gonna start ending by saying, and remember. Dust yourself off and try again.